Well, Bill got through fixing this up for me. And this morning I'm going to move some plants into this. And we put this tarp on it just in case when I move the plants it gets real sunny. And I don't want my plants to get burned yet. So I'll probably just fold it over and let them get some sun in there. But not full sun. I'm trying to harden them up. And that way they won't go into shock. But I think I can fill this pretty full with plants this morning. And yesterday I walked out here to open that gate up so the chickens could come out, and I walked out here and right over here was a squirrel, and they started running around. So the squirrel's gonna show up and they eat a lot of my plants. So I'm thinking trying to buy a cage to trap them, and I hadn't had no luck because I did borrow a trap last year, and I never did catch them. They were stealing my eggs, so I put eggs in there. Nothing. They wouldn't go in. And then I made up some peanut butter. Yep, they wouldn't go in it. So I told Bill, I don't want to keep borrowing somebody's trap, and I should like to have it here and just figure out where I can put it, and that way I can still have the chickens out here, but I don't want them getting the trap. So I need to think about that, because them squirrels, they just really tear up the food for us. And last year, peach tree, every single peach, I had over 60 nice juicy peaches, and the next day I was going to come out and pick them, and every one of them was gone. Every one of them. And the squirrels just come in and wiped them out. But I got netting for that to cover them peach trees this year. But still, I like to get rid of the squirrels, and they come out here when in the afternoon where all the dogs would come in, everybody's quiet, and they didn't know I was going to come out here, and I was surprised it. So I got to get rid of them squirrels. I got to go around front now and start getting my plants, getting them over here. Bill made me 2 tops here, so the chickens can't jump up here and get my plants. And he put latches on them, and I can just lean them over like this and put my plants in there. So that's really handy. I like that. He thought maybe he better put latches on it just in case a squirrel, you know, tries to wiggle it up and get in there to the plants. So I like that. Oh, I gotta push that up. If I ever do put chickens with their babies in here, at least I'll have tops to keep them in. But I don't think I'll do that, but if I ever need the space, I will. This is an easy way to pick them up, move these, and put them in the wheelbarrow. I love these crates. Well, now I have to gather up all these plants and see if I can get them in that hutch. Bill wants to get this yard cleaned up. The grass is growing, so I can get all this moved out of the way. That'd be good. So I'm going to work at it this morning. And just getting them out of the wind back there, that'd be great, because it's not that windy by that hutch. Because the winds really beat them up. I got my plants moved, and I got to water them. They got pretty dry from the winds. And I got them in here stuffed pretty good. And shut it and lock it up and let them have some morning sun, and then come out here later and cover them from the afternoon sun just a little bit. I'll still give them light. I won't harden them up. So in here they'll be more safe from the wind and birds, and that's why I need to get that one done. because I still got more plants. Well, I'm just glad I had this hutch. And if anybody knows how to catch a squirrel in a trap, let me know, because I was having a hard time of it last year. And now it won't be long. I'll be putting all this out in a week or so, and the squirrels will have a feast. So I gotta figure out something about them. You can see the baby grapes. They're really coming all over this grapevine. By the time they get ripe, they're gone because the birds eat them. Bird food. I got this watered, and I think they're going to be happy out here. And I'll shut these lids up. I think the plants is going to like it in here, out of the wind, and no squirrel, or unless birds fly through that, and I don't know if they will. They can get through it, but I don't know if they'll feel like they're trapped. So now all they have to do is harden up, and I can start planting them and feed the squirrels. This is their squirrel food here. So I'm thinking about watering over here. The wind has dried this bed out with the leaves crunched up. It really got dry, and I just might have to keep the chickens out here and put leaves in here so it will hold the moisture. So I'm kind of thinking about that too. I do like them in here working these beds, but I think it could be time to just put leaves in here, straighten up all the holes, and get this bed activated. I'm sure happy to have that. Now I'm going to have pasture bill for that tray, that swing. I'm in the chicken pen, and I was wondering what was going on with this bush. First we thought it grew out, and I thought, no, something's not right, because they should be over that way. So I got looking at it, and that's what happened. The wind knocked it down. Whoop. It broke it down there. So Bill's gonna get his chainsaw in a few days and cut this up for me, and we'll save the wood for next year for firewood. And I sure like to get this out here. But anyway, I kept thinking about that bush just don't look right, and I just come in here and took a look, and that's why it just got broke down there, crushed it. Oh, high wind. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of this bush for you. And they probably like it. Yeah. I will have to check this fence line when I shoot that squirrel off. It ran over here, and it might have a hole. I got chicken wire all the way up, so it might have a hole here. And we get a lot of snakes through here because the people next door, they won't keep their property cleaned up. And I told them they was coming in from their side, and I guess they don't care. But anyway, that's where the squirrels, they can be out in the desert, and then they get in this stuff and then come over and visit us. So I need to check out their pen and see if I can find a hole. What are you doing up there? Are you listening to me talk? You know, my animals like to they like to listen to me talk. Yeah. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about roosters? Do you like them roosters? Hey, baby. She's one of my old ones. What do you want to talk about this morning? They're on their little A-frame. They just want to see what I was talking about. I wish y'all could run them squirrels off. They don't mess with them. So they're all around me, wanting to hear me talk about something. I know, I hear you. Did you see that pretty boy? Yellow belly, he's awful pretty, isn't he? Yeah, he is. You see old Bill out there? Belle, what are you doing? Everybody exploring. I gotta get busy. Thanks for watching Out West Homestead. Isn't that right, girls?